Did you know that in Iran there is a village where the residents still live in stone caves? Kandavan is the name of a village in Iran where most of the population lives in caves. But don't imagine it as the caves we're used to. At first glance, the cave houses in Kandavan actually look more like giant termite nests. These caves are natural structures formed by a volcanic eruption not far from the village. Kandavan, sometimes referred to as Kanvan, is an ancient village in the rural Sahan district of the Central District of Osku County in East Azerbaijan Province, Iran. Kandovan, tucked away in the northwest corner of Iran, is not only famous for its beautiful scenery, but also for the unique way its residents live. Many of the houses there have been carved into caves, carved out of cone-shaped volcanic rock formations. This natural shape makes the Kandovan landscape resemble a giant termite colony. How did these structures form? At an altitude of approximately 2,200 meters above sea level, Kandovan lies right at the foot of the Sahan Mountains. The Sahan Mountains are a volcanic chain consisting of several peaks, with the highest reaching approximately 3,707 meters above sea level. This area was an active volcanic region in the past. The last major eruption of Mount Sahand is estimated to have occurred in the Holocene epoch within the last 11,000 years. The volcanic eruption produced lava flows and volcanic ash that covered the mountain area. This lava flow and volcanic ash then hardened into volcanic rock. Most of Kandavan's rocks are tuff, a type of volcanic rock formed from hardened volcanic ash. Tuff consists of small particles thrown into the air during volcanic eruptions and then falling to the ground, settling and hardening into a softer rock than other volcanic rocks, such as basalt. After volcanic rocks form, they undergo weathering and erosion over thousands of years. Rainwater, wind, and temperature changes cause the rock to slowly erode. This erosion created the unique rock formations such as the cones and pillars we see in Kandavan today. The extreme mountain climate encouraged local residents to create dwellings that provided good thermal insulation. Thick stone walls helped maintain a stable indoor temperature, warm in winter and cool in summer. The Kandavan residents utilized this relatively soft, tough rock to carve their homes. Because it is easier to carve than other volcanic rocks, the locals were able to create comfortable and protected living spaces within the rock. So, when was Kandavan first inhabited? Kandavan is widely believed to have been inhabited since the 13th century AD. Current residents say their village is around 700 years old and was formed by people fleeing the Mongol invasion. These refugees used the caves in Kandavan as hiding places. Even after the Mongol occupation of the country ended, many refugees decided to continue living in caves and gradually expanded their cave homes into permanent multi-story structures. Another story says that this place was previously inhabited by nomadic people who lived in the condos. They used these as summer homes, and the houses dug into the rocks served as temporary shelters to reduce the frequency of moving. They then settled there. Another theory states that Kandavan is estimated to be over 700 years old, and some of its carvings even date back to the pre-Islamic era. There are indications that the Kandavan caves may have been inhabited as early as 3,000 years ago, around the time when Zoroaster, Medes and Persians inhabited the area. The Kandavan settlement style bears some similarities to the settlements mentioned in the Zoroastrian holy book, the Avesta. To learn more about this region, here are 10 interesting facts about Kandavan. The Kandovan Village has become a popular tourist destination due to its uniqueness and history. Visitors can explore the stone houses, learn about traditional ways of life, and enjoy the beautiful natural scenery. Furthermore, the village is frequently visited by researchers and archaeologists interested in ancient construction techniques and the adaptation of humans to the natural environment. Kandavan is also famous for its mineral springs, which are believed to have healing properties. The water from these springs is often used by locals and visitors to treat various skin diseases and other health problems. The region's topography is highly diverse, with deep valleys and steep slopes carved by flowing water and geological activity. These valleys are often used for terraced agriculture and livestock farming by local residents. Unique rock formations, such as stone pillars and cones, add to the beauty and uniqueness of Kandavan's landscape. Kandavan is often compared to Cappadocia in Turkey, due to the similarities in rock formations and stone architecture. However, one key difference is that Kandavan is still actively inhabited today, while many of Cappadocia's stone houses have been converted into hotels and tourist sites. Although it may resemble a giant termite colony, the term Kandovan in its origins actually refers to a beehive-like architecture, or kando in Persian. In the Turkish dialect of the Cappadocia region, these houses carved from volcanic rock are called Karaan, which also means beehive. Kandavan is a remarkable example of human sustainability in harsh conditions and the creative use of the natural environment. The stone houses of Kandavan are still inhabited today, making it one of the few places in the world where centuries-old cave structures are still actively used. Over the years, the villagers consistently expanded their dwellings, until most of the caves were 2 to 4 story structures, including living areas, storage rooms, and animal shelters. Many terraces, windows, doors, and staircases have also been carved into the stone. Kandavan's current population is relatively small, with an estimated population of around 600 to 800 people. The village maintains its traditional characteristics, and many of its residents still live in distinctive stone houses. The village is renowned not only for its unique architecture, but also for its traditional way of life, which includes agriculture, animal husbandry, and handicrafts. Support from tourism helps the local economy, but the Kandovan people largely adhere to the lifestyle they have maintained for centuries. Kandavan has a typical mountainous climate, with cool summers and cold, snowy winters. Summer temperatures rarely reach very high levels, while in winter temperatures can drop below freezing, with snow often covering the area. An amazing fact to know is that the caves in Kandovan Village are the most energy-efficient houses in the world. These houses are also among the most effective dwellings in terms of cooling and warmth. Natural stone provides adequate insulation to keep the interior comfortable throughout the long winters and cool during the summer heat. That was a little information about Kandovan Village. Thank you for watching and stay tuned for our next video.